just drove into the park, and like 2 minutes in, as soon as we get through security, there's this Jeffrey the giraffe. He retired from Toys R Us.
You've already named him.
Now he's out here in Africa. He's just chilling.
So after more than a week of driving and camping across Namibia through some of the emptiest, dustiest, and most surreal landscapes that we've ever seen, we finally made it to Etosha National Park. We saved it for the end of our trip, hoping that it would be the very best for last. And I don't really know what we were expecting here, but Etosha is pretty famous for its wildlife.
How do you think that is?
And the crazy part is we didn't even need a guide. We just showed up, paid our park fee, and started driving. Like, that's just allowed here.
And the animals are out in abundance today.
Which makes it way cheaper, obviously, but also, I don't know, it kind of just makes it feel like even more of an adventure.
He's right there. I can't believe it.
This is our very first African safari, and I think we had always imagined it would be like a big green truck full of people, a guide with a clipboard, everyone with a giant zoom lens trying to get a shot of like a lion tearing apart a zebra or something. I don't know. And that kind of trip has its own magic too, for sure. But we've always been more into just figuring things out as we go. So the idea of being able to just drive around and hope for the best felt like a better fit for us.
Oh. Why'd it come back on me?
We honestly didn't even know that a self-drive safari was a thing that you could do before we came to Namibia. And it still kind of blows my mind that this is just allowed here. But maybe that's what makes Etosha so special. We don't really need much, just the car, a full tank of gas, a whole lot of patience, and hopefully a little bit of luck.
We woke up early to catch the sunrise, and apparently the gates don't open till 7, looks like 29. And it's 7:23.
All right, here we go. 7:29, right on the dot.
There's nothing.
There's nothing. I don't see anything.
Where are the animals? We'll give it a few minutes. Maybe they gotta wake up. Maybe they got a late start.
They need their coffee.
Yeah.
So Etosha, the national park, basically has a giant salt pan right in the center of it, and then the roads kind of run along like the outer edges of the salt pan, and then there's different like watering holes from there. And this is a really good viewpoint of the salt pan, and you can see how absolutely massive it is, and it kind of just like reflects.
Lion. It's a lion right there. Okay, I can tell by the way it's walking. Should I go around?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh my gosh, I don't want to miss it. No way.
Yeah. Can't tell. I think it's... You see it? You see it right there?
No.
Right there.
Oh, yeah.
There it is. You see it coming up.
Oh my gosh, a lion. There's a lion.
last night we cooked over the fire and just put the pan over the fire and cooked everything over the fire. And it actually worked out pretty well. That was like one of the first times that I've done that. And then this morning we cooked with the burner. The butane's quick and it's easy, but that wood smoke flavor is where it's at. So I think tonight we'll be cooking over the fire again.
We are staying at Halali Camp inside of Etosha. We stayed here last night and then we're here again tonight, and there's actually a water hole inside of the camp. What is it?
It's like 30 zebras.
No way.
Yeah. Probably more than 30. Probably 40, 50.
No way.
Did you see that? How many do you think that is?
I have no idea. Oh my gosh. We are leaving Halali to go back out on the rest of the safari for the day, but it was really hard to leave because that was insane. I was so emotional. I felt like I was about to start crying because I was like, oh my gosh, like we are in Africa, in Namibia, on a safari and seeing this right now. And I felt like it was like a scene out of The Lion King or something, where like all the zebras and then the elephant walked right up in the middle, and then the warthog came up and they all like ran off. It was so crazy. Oh my gosh. And now we're right in the middle of this road, and look at this, there's a zebra.
There's a zebra crossing.
Right here.
It just must have just came from the watering hole.
Right here, there's like 5 giraffes. I was hoping that we would see giraffes.
There's 4 over there and 6 here.
Wait, so 10? 10
Wait,
giraffes?
no. Oh, sorry. There's 4 over here and then 2 here.
Oh. So 6.
So there's 6 total.
6 total.
Oh,
Wow.
wait, no. There's 4 over there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. No, there is 10.
10
There
giraffes.
actually is 10. I didn't see those other ones.
Oh my gosh.
Man, the animals are out in abundance today.
Are they coming over?
Look,
Hey, buddy.
they're hiding behind the one's hiding behind the other.
So we are doing a like self-drive safari in Etosha, which hasn't been too difficult so far. The roads are really rough. It's pretty easy. You can't drive off of the roads here anyways. So even if you are on a safari with a guide, obviously they have much more information than we do, and they kind of know like where the animals are as far as like to find them. So there is that advantage of going with a guide, but they cannot like drive on different roads, or like if something is off in the distance, like pull off and get closer to it. It's like everybody has to be on the same roads. So we decided to drive ourselves, and so far we've been ridiculously lucky.
That's so cool. He's so big. Oh, why'd it come back on me? This one looks like a freaky monster.
We pulled up to the next water hole, and there's all of these cars, and it's like the safari drivers who they know what they're looking for, and everybody's looking into these trees, I think. So I'm hoping that it's a leopard, but I don't know, we haven't gotten up there to see what it is yet. I can't tell, but I see everyone like looking and pointing, and they have their binoculars. It's a leopard.
You see it?
It's gonna cross right here.
I see it.
There's 3 leopards right there. They're kind of too far out to see right now, but there's 3. You see them?
Oh yeah, they're all the way out there.
They seem to be very hungry. Looking at how the bellies are, it's like really sexy.
We realized that we got our spots confused on the animals. We did not see leopards. We saw 4 cheetahs. We were mentally prepared to like leave and not see any cheetahs or leopards or possibly even lions. One of the things that surprised me here the most doing like a safari driving ourselves is I knew that most of the park was like watering holes that you pull up to, and so I thought that everyone that we pulled up to was going to be like really busy and a lot of cars and like the tour trucks, and everybody's like, it's like a crowd of like traffic like trying to fight to see the animals. But I kept like a list of the water holes that we went to and like what animals we saw there, and then like how many other people were there. And most of the water holes, like we would be the only one there, or there would be like one other car there. So that was surprising, but a nice surprise that the park is so big that even though obviously there's like a lot of people and a lot of people driving around, that you can still feel, it feels like a little bit more in nature.
The bun is big. Got a lot of bread.
Guess this is like local beer here. I don't know, it's decent beer actually. It's there's actually like they do have like a number, not like a whole lot of beers, only a few beers, but like everyone seems to drink Windhoek beer. And I think it's cheaper beer, but it's pretty good beer. We're at the watering hole at our camp, and there's no animals, but there's a really nice sunset. We have to be really quiet. In Namibia, we learn the importance of patience, and if you sit still and wait till after the sunset, you just might see something amazing. The elephants have entered the watering hole.
What is that accent?
I don't know if that's my accent that I thought would be good for this. There's about 20 elephants at the watering hole with the rhinoceros, and it looks like 3 hyenas surrounding the elephants. The elephants are all lining up now, all starting to leave the watering hole, eyeing up the hyenas. They trumpet and protect their young in an amazing formation. There's a couple stragglers, and the hyenas have surrounded them. What will they do? Oh no, the elephant is running after the hyenas now.
They're so smart. Oh my gosh. I'm like crying. This is crazy. Look at them.
The elephants have come back, and they're now bringing back their friend.
Look at the babies. Oh my gosh.
The hyenas are at a loss. They don't know what to do.
Wow, there's a lot of babies.
The elephants are now lining up, trunk to tail.
Look at that baby, Joe. Rhino.
And the rhinoceros comes in out of nowhere. They're still eyeing up the hyenas. The hyenas are surrounding them. There's now 7.
There's a whole pack of hyenas over there. They keep coming out.
The hyenas are very hungry. The elephants now in formation,
Has to be so scary.
chasing back the hyenas. The hyenas are scared. The hyenas don't know what to do. The elephants seem to be in control. Hyenas are on the retreat, running away now.
Oh, they're calling. Oh my God, they're calling more hyenas.
The hyenas need help if they're going to save this. The elephants trumpet, chasing away the hyenas, stampeding away. In a full formation, one comes from behind, adding to the stampede. The hyenas are at a total loss. The hyenas are gone, completely scared away by the huge herd of elephants. Wow, what an amazing show. The hyenas are an absolute shambles after that loss. I have a lot more respect for the National Geographic voiceover people. It's not an easy job at all.
Today is our last full day in Namibia. We're getting ready to get up. We have like a couple of hours that we can spend for one last safari in Etosha, and then we have to drive back.
We're driving back to Windhoek today, and yeah, we're about to pack up.
It's really cold.
It's really cold out. I had to put my bonnet on. And final tent breakdown.
Last time, how does it
A
feel?
little bittersweet.
We drove back over to the spot that we saw the lion yesterday, and it seems like there's no sign of her, but that is okay because we saw her yesterday, and what more could you really ask for? Even if we don't see any animals on our drive out of the park today, I don't even care because I feel like we got so lucky.
We're back at Okaiko, at Outkoju, at Outkaiko.
This box is so dusty.
Big box of cornflakes.
We just left the camp and we're driving on asphalt for the first time in 3 days, and it feels so weird to not be like bumping and bouncing around in the truck.
Feels good, finally. It's like smooth. You can fall asleep.
It's like easy driving now.
No longer have the African massage. Smooth sailing.
Smooth sailing. So that was it, our last stop in Namibia. It's been some of the wildest places we've ever been to, from the giant sand dunes in the south, kayaking with seals on the coast, watching elephants wander through the desert, and ending it with a self-drive safari in Etosha.
Oh my gosh, a lion. There's a lion.
And honestly, I still don't really have the words for how special this trip is. Namibia has been on our bucket list for years, and I think sometimes when you build a place up that much in your mind, it could be easy for it to let you down a little.
That's so crazy.
But here didn't let us down at all. It actually was more than we expected. Quieter, wilder, definitely emptier, but also more beautiful. It wasn't always easy. The roads were long. And most nights we fell asleep completely covered in dust, but I think that's what made it feel so full. It felt like everything that we love about traveling, the freedom, the quiet, the surprises, the hard parts too. There's something about camping that always brings us back to ourselves. Maybe it's just being outside and in nature, but I think it's also the fact that every little thing takes more effort. Setting up the tent, cooking a meal, nothing happens automatically. It all takes more work and more patience, and somehow it makes the simplest of things feel more important.
Today we're having gourmet sandwiches. Haley's having salami with chips, and I'm having ham and salami with chips.
We came here for the landscapes and the wildlife, but I think what we'll remember most is how it made us feel. Small, grateful, and in awe of this beautiful planet that we're lucky enough to explore.